Hi, I'm Susan Dewbrew with Dewbrew Realty, and I just wanted to share some quick information that can save you money on your property taxes with the Homestead Exemption. What the Homestead Exemption is for your primary residence of up to 20 acres. You can save money by filing a Homestead Exemption with your county. Now, every county is a little different on what exemptions they're going to give you with the homestead, but it is set by Texas state law that every single school district, regardless of your county, has to knock off $25,000 off the value of your home when they tax it. So, what does that mean in dollars? So, I looked up my property taxes in Mansfield and multiplied it by the 25,000, and that saved me $561 this year. Now, that's significant, right? So saving hundreds of dollars a year is significant, but there's an even greater value to the homestead exemption. And that is it caps how much they can increase your property value on any given year. If you file the homestead exemption, the county cannot raise your value more than 10% in a year. And in a good increasing market like the one we have right now, or in times of inflation, your property value can skyrocket. And if you do not have that kind of a cap on there, the taxes can become unmanageable. So it's really important for your primary home, for your homestead, that you file a homestead exemption. Now, who can qualify? There's three easy things. One, you have to own it. Two, it has to be your primary residence. And then number three, your driver's license has to match that address. And they added that last one just in the last year or two because so many people, their lake house might have been a higher value than their home. And so they'd claim their lake house as their primary residence, but their driver's license didn't match their lake house. So they need to make sure that you really are living there, that it really is your primary residence. So you can save a lot of money on homestead by filing this exemption. Now, it's super easy to file. All you have to do is go to your particular county's appraisal district. So where I am in Mansfield, we are in Tarrant County. So I just Googled Tarrant County Appraisal District, and it came up with tad.org. And so I just went in there, I clicked on forms, and I went to homeowners, and there's a very short 2-page form that I just filled out, printed it out with my copy of my driver's license, and mailed it in. You cannot file online, but you can get your form online. And that's true for every appraisal district around our area. Now, the one other thing that you need to make sure that you understand is the timing. So if you bought a home last year, you didn't qualify for the homestead exemption until you lived in the house on January 1st of the following year. So if you moved into your home on January 2nd, you don't qualify for the homestead exemption until next year. The good news is, unless that home was owned by an investor before, chances are the previous owner's homestead is still carried on the property, so you won't see a significant difference. However, the main thing to understand is that you have to live in the home as of January 1st in order to qualify for the homestead exemption, and you really need to file it no later than April the 30th. It must be postmarked April the 30th in order for them to have time to process your tax bill before October when they mail them out. The taxes themselves aren't due till January, but they mail everybody their tax bill in October, so we all have time to process how much we're going to owe. Now, there are some other exemptions on that form. So when you go online and you pull up the homestead exemption form, on the same form you can also check off if you're disabled, if you're a disabled veteran, or if you are a senior over 65 years old, and file those exemptions on the same form. However, if you did buy your house on January 2nd and you're a senior or you're disabled or you're a disabled veteran, you do not have to wait until January to file those exemptions. You can go ahead and file them now. You can also file them if you're a surviving spouse of a disabled person or a disabled veteran. Those, like the senior exemption, for example, not only can it save you money on the value of the home this year, but it can also freeze the tax value of your property so it won't continue to go up over the years. And that is incredibly important for our senior citizens. All right, so the last thing I just wanted to make sure that you understood is that homestead exemption is probably one of the simplest things to file. It will save you money over the years. You only have to file it one time. You don't have to file it year after year. And then if you have forgotten to file your taxes, your exemption, say you bought a house the year before and you forgot to file the exemption, what can you do? Most counties will allow you to go back and file your exemption, tell them what year you bought the home, and they will actually give you a credit back. If it was many, many years ago, they probably only give you a year or two credit. But again, every county is different. So look that up on your appraisal district or give them a call. So if you need any help or if you have any questions on how to fill out the form, if you need the date that you purchased your property or the legal description, please feel free to give us a call here at Dewbrew Realty. We'd be more than happy to look that information up for you. Our number is 817-807-2246, or shoot us an email at team@dewbrewrealty.com. Thanks so much and have a great day.